This Jamal Crawford build is an ankle taker on NBA 2K25. Now y'all know we have that high playmaking to get ankle breakers just like this and shoot the three ball. And with having high playmaking, we're going to be able to get ourselves open with ease while also being able to finish in the paint with no problem at all as we make this layup right here. And y'all know this wouldn't be a Jamal Crawford build if we did not have a high enough mid-range to make easy fadeaways and pull up mid-ranges like this. Just look at this clip right here. I make him hit the screen, do a step back into the three, green bean chicken wing. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make my Jamal Crawford build in NBA 2K25. Now, before we get into the build, let me show y'all the animations I'm actually using right now on this player. And I'm also going to give y'all the jump shot that I'm using. We're using that Jarrett Culver, basically T-Mac from last year, man. And here's the releases, the speed, the blending, and y'all can try out any visual cue that you want. And if y'all could do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications to the channel so you can be notified when I post. We is on that grind at 20k subs, and can we also try to get 100 likes on today's video? I'd really appreciate it. But starting off with this build, we're going to go with shooting guard. For the height, we're going to keep it at 6'5", and for the weight, we're going to go 188 pounds. Now, the reason why is so we can get the body types to be built just like Jamal Crawford himself, and we're also going to get a 6'10" wingspan. Now, y'all already know that we have to start off with the finishing. So for the close shot, we're going to go ahead and put it all the way up to a 78. Now, that is very good because that's going to allow us to make under the basket layups. We're also going to get an 88 driving layup for gold float game. And we also get layup mixed master on silver. And we get a 50 driving dunk for CJ McCollum and Manu Ginobili's dunk packages. Now, we do not get standing dunk. And put the post control to a 45. Now look at this first clip right here. This is a 50 driving dunk. We're going to be able to get dunks like that with a 50 driving dunk. And I just feel like that this is definitely a good stat to have, because in these dunk packages that I just said, they actually have a few standing dunk animations. I've gotten a standing dunk on this player, so just keep in mind that you will be able to dunk that ball. And on top of that, having an 88 driving layup is going to allow us to get a lot of good layup styles. Now, me personally, I would go with Kobe Bryant as the layup style, only for the simple fact that because we are 6'5", we cannot get Jordan Poole's layup style, which is really annoying, to be honest. But it is what it is. Kobe's like the second best bet that we can go with, either that or LaMelo Ball. But I personally like Kobe the most because it gives you a couple animations that Jamal Crawford would actually do himself. But look at this play right here. This dude cannot guard me at all. I'm cooking him up. I get right past him and do the layup right over his head. This very next clip, we actually get a standing dunk animation. Look right here, you really don't need to upgrade your standing dunk at all. So these type of dunks are definitely going to help you out a lot in certain situations. Now, as y'all can see by these clips, we're still doing a lot of layups though, because that was his primary scoring ability in the paint, which was layups. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the shooting for the mid-range. You want to go ahead and put it all the way up to a 93 for Hall of Fame set shot specialist. And on top of that, we get gold Deadeye and gold Shifty shooter. Now, we also get an 83 ball. And for the free throw, we're actually going to put it all the way up to a 98. Yes, a 98 free throw. If you ever miss a free throw, that's basically just a skill issue at that point, because there should be no reason you miss a free throw at all. Now, as y'all can see, we're able to shoot that ball. Like, this jump shot is so tough and so consistent. I like this jumper a lot. It helps me finish my clips and really just make the shots that I need to make wide open and on fadeaway mid-ranges. I mean, I like using this jumper because I can rhythm shoot with it and I can use the button with it. It's basically just T-Mac. It's T-Mac's jump shot base from last year. Hey, this base right here is so much better in this game. Now, what I will say is that I recommend using rhythm shooting. You have to rhythm shoot on certain shots because we do have an 83 ball. If you want to try using the button, you can, but if you're like completely wide open and you're just standing in a corner or wing and you take that shot, you have to do it with rhythm shooting. If you're a person that likes using the button more, you can, but I personally think for the 3-point shots, you want to rhythm shoot. Now for the mid ranges, if you're doing a lot of fadeaways, then go ahead and use the button, because you cannot really rhythm shoot as far as like pull-ups or fadeaways with the right stick, so you have to use the button. Now as y'all can see, we're able to make a lot of crazy shots off the dribble and standing still, which is really going to make you unguardable on all sides of the court as far as shooting the ball. Now depending on your play style, this is not a meta type of guard. You have to play very smart. I personally like to go for a lot of mid ranges and then work my way to the 3-point line. Now if I'm wide open, obviously I'm going to take the 3. We literally have T-max jump shot base on a 6'5", so just gotta take advantage of the fact that you will be able to shoot over those. Now moving on to the playmaking. For the pass accuracy, it is low. We're going to put it to a 71, but it's not that bad, and I'll explain why in just a second. But as you can see, we get a 94 ball handle for Hall of Fame handles for days, and on top of that, we get an 86 speed with ball. Now, because I say 71 is not that bad, we are a 2 guard. We're not going to really need that much playmaking at all, because we're still going to be able to throw lobs, and we still can get those passes off to our teammates that like our spotting up, because we have Paolo Banchero's pass style. Now, just keep in mind that I did look at Jamal Crawford's stats on his player card, and he had a 74 pass accuracy, but you don't get anything with a 74 besides Anthony Edwards' pass style. So if you really want to go for that, then you can, but I recommend not to do it, because it's still going to be slow regardless. The passes is not going to be crazy fast, and you still have to be smart when passing the ball, because the lane steals in this game is crazy. Look, I'm on the other side of the court and I passed it to my teammate on the left side and it still got there. But moving on to the defense, we're going to go with a 55 interior. For the perimeter defense, we're going to put it to a 74. For the steal, we're going to put it to a 60 so we can get bronze interceptor. And we're also going to get a 55 block just so we can have it. I mean, it's going to probably help out in the paint. We are 6'5" with a longer wingspan. And for the defensive, we're going to put it to a 40. Now, as y'all can see by these clips, we can still get lanes with a 60 steal, bronze interceptor, and we're still going to get in those lanes. It's way too easy. Y'all should not have a problem. Now moving on to the physicals, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a 85 speed. For the agility, we're going to put it to a 75, and for the strength, we're going to put it to a 67. And here's the stats. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. This is the best Jamal Crawford build in my opinion. Here's also the takeovers that we get. Now me personally, the takeover that I would use is probably either spot up shooter or mixtape, and here's also the shades we get. Y'all see that number 1 shade at the top. We get Jamal Crawford himself, and here is the build name that we also get, shot creating 3-level threat. This build name is okay, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Now this is the end of the video, and I just want to say that I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, why don't you like, comment, subscribe. We is on that grind of 20k subs, and check out my most recent videos that's going to be popping up on the screen right here. And hey man, I'm out.